Okay, so here we are on the second to last section of the True Ending Restricted um, section of the game, as well as any percent restricted. From here, what we want to do is we want to do another skip, kind of just like how we did for getting our way into Garden and getting our way into Mirror Sea from Basin or from Capital to Garden. The door for Mirror Sea or for Peak is actually in Basin, but we don't want to go there. We want to do another nice, cool little gravity manipulation skip. We want to make our way back over to the arch. There is another way of doing this, so I actually can go over both ways. I can show you. I also have my own little secret skip regarding this, but it's kind of difficult and very hard to explain. So maybe I'll go into it. But we're gonna just jump up, and if I can get this first try. Okay, no, I cannot. I am not an archer, as you see. I am a cliffside jumper, and I'll show you what cliffside looks like as soon as I am able to get this stupid arch. There we go. That was a clean one. All right. As soon as we are up here, what we want to do is kind of like how we did for, if you did watch Route B for Capital, we actually jump up to the side here. So we do not want to go pretty much anywhere beneath this line. When we make it up to the side of it, we want to keep our camera kind of angled upwards. If we look down, Ray will fall. We don't want that. So now that we are here, we want to triple jump. And we want to triple jump off the side of that. Hold our camera up, and Ray is gonna start to fly. Look at that. We just made it into Peak from over there. So that's how you are able to get over here. There is a checkpoint that you can actually hit right here. And now we are in Peak. We skipped the door and a little mini cutscene that you get. We don't have to worry about that. Or just a door. The cutscene is actually up ahead, and this is going to be another skip that we're going to do. But I'm going to warp back over here, and I'll show you the second way. So if you go beneath the arch, make your way over here, and this will be cliffside, if you hear people mention it, or at least that's what I like to call it. What we are going to do is triple jump at an angle, so like off the side of this. We want to triple jump towards this, and because of the gravity, we're going to be able to, run up the side of it. From here, you just want to skate up and pretty much just triple jump right over into Peak. Just like that. So that's another alternative. If you're just like me and you suck at getting the arch, that's another alternative way to be able to make it into Peak. Now there is a really cool skip that I can't go into because it's difficult, that I figured out, but with the help of Wiggly or Wiggles, and Blade Lamau as well, but we won't get into that. So as we make our way up to here, we're gonna have to do another triple jump. If you grab this red patch and fill this fountain, you go through this door, we're gonna get a cutscene for Burning Hunter, and it's about like 10-15 seconds. Once again, I'm not the best at estimating time, but it's about 10 or 15 seconds. It's a lot of time, especially when you're speed running. So instead, what we want to do is we want to make it up to here. We're going to avoid this cutscene and go straight to the checkpoint that's up there, which is why it's good to grab the checkpoint down there so you can practice this. We want to triple jump kind of around this little section right here, and we're going to bounce off of it, and we're going to save our jump to be able to make it here. So I'll try to do this for you now. I might not get it on my first attempt. If I do, nice. If I don't, I'll keep doing it until I show you how it's done. So just like that. Okay, there we go. If you also hold your camera up, you can kind of help Ray get that little bit of a boost as well, but definitely practice this. It's very difficult. Do not feel like, you're doing bad or poorly. If you made it this far into the run, you're doing great. I applaud you. This triple jump right here is difficult. So do not fault yourself. It is actually difficult to pull off. Once you are able to make it up, we're gonna come right over here. I'm gonna grab this checkpoint. This next little bit, as fast as you possibly can, we're gonna have to grab this blue fountain and fill, or this blue patch and fill the fountain up here while avoiding these guys. So I'll show you this now. What is a good way of doing it is you want to triple jump, attack that as many times as you want to, rails or time slip, you dash up. You want to kill him so he doesn't kill you, because he's almost guaranteed to kill you. If you do not kill the bird, he will kill you. So you want to grab that, triple jumping across. As soon as you get the ability to grapple to there, grapple, dash up, 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 kill him. And if you're about like right here, I want to say, you can actually dash across and, you know, jump straight to the fountain like this, and you'll fill it. Okay, so as you do that, we can party, move a little faster. You want to grapple up here, avoid these little stinkers through triple jumps so that we do not die by those spikes. We want to grab this checkpoint. We want to hit this, and now we have the first Eye of Peak done. All right, as soon as we load in, we need to fill this yellow fountain right here. This is going to involve partying. I'm not the best at this either, so it is kind of difficult to practice and get down. But we are going to party off of this rail. We can either land here where this little slanted ramp is for this cliff, or we can actually just jump over here. It's kind of difficult. If you do wish to practice it, of course, there's a checkpoint here, and there's also a checkpoint right ahead. So I'm gonna just show you this. So if you cannot make it through partying and jumping, you can just go right around. You won't lose too much time, but you know, it's a nice little alternative if you cannot get this during a run. So party, you want to jump off, holding skate so you can kind of fly right on through. See, look at that, it's beautiful. Same thing, if you go under, you can just climb up, kill these guys so they don't kill you. And from here, we're gonna grab this red patch. As we come over here, we want to triple jump to this goop, right to like the bottom corner of it. It does require a bit of practice. It's gonna be a little weird, but you'll be able to get it, I promise you. I'm gonna say it requires a bit of practice, a lot, if I have not already. Because this game does require a lot of practice. I mean, that kind of goes for, you know, most speedrun games, but triple jump right to the bottom of that. So you want to get this, make sure it lasts me a bit. Triple jump. We're going to dash up, go across to this top, because we're going to need this checkpoint for a little bit later. So we're going to grab that checkpoint and fill this fountain. From here, we do not want to grab the checkpoint that's here. You can, it'll just take you some time because you're gonna have to, you know, take this rail back up. You're gonna have to grapple along this and go all the way back up here. To save us that time, what we're gonna do is rail slip from here to this mushroom, and we're gonna bounce off of this mushroom and grab the grapple from here, because it kind of gives you a little bit of like leeway. You can actually be like way down here in this like little section, and you can reach that grapple. So I'll show you that now. Save my position just in case I mess this up. Okay, there's a rail slip. So you see we do this bounce. You can actually just do that. If you do not get the bounce and you land down there where Tufty is dead, you can still very much triple jump to make it. So kill that bird, make it up to the eye. And there you have it. We have now completed the second Eye of Peak. Okay, as soon as we load in, quit the main menu. We're gonna come right on back. So I hit the checkpoint. So I guess this is a good time to show you that as well. If you do not quit to main menu as soon as you load in, you will automatically get set with the checkpoint. So it's good to do it as fast as you possibly can. Bad guide maker fails on his explanation. So we just make our way back up here. Oops. And grab this checkpoint. Cool. Now, we're going to grab this yellow patch, fill this fountain, and get this rail. Now, this is where the run splits once again. The same way that it did for Capital, same way that it did for Basin, and same way that it technically would for Garden if I did show the alternative route to Garden, but probably won't for the purposes of just being able to get this guide out for very new people. Maybe I'll include it, you know, within the playlist, and you can definitely check that out. But there are two different routes that we can go. The A route is what I'm going to show you now, which is far easier. The B route is going to be difficult, not just because of, you know, it requiring a rail slip triple off of this rail next to us, which is a very like expert level tech. We are going to only have one checkpoint for the entire rest of Peak. From this point on, this checkpoint right here is going to be the last checkpoint you are able to hit. There is one at the top here, but for the purposes of Route B, it is the last one. That's why Route B is difficult, because it requires this rail slip triple, and it's very, very risky. If you die at any point on from this point for Route B, you get set right back here. So I'm going to continue on for Route A. If you want to learn Route B, definitely go check that video out. And this is A. So we're going to come right down here. You can rail slip through here if you want to make it down here, but you don't have to. So we're going to grab warp from Sid, just like we did before. As soon as, you know, we complete the little circle, we're going to warp right back into Peak. Cool. As soon as we load in, I'm going to come around here, grab this checkpoint, this grapple, and we want to grab this. Boom. There goes the first eye for Route A. As I'm doing this, I am kind of hoping I'm able to remember this properly to be able to explain it very well, because I've been doing Route B. I'm a Route B Chad kind of guy. So as we spawn in, we want to make our way up here. I'm going to kill this guy so he doesn't kill us. So in order to make it to the top of this grapple, you can't just, you know, grapple here and jump up. You just can't. No, I'm going to be invisible. All right. I made a little bit of a mistake. Bad timing. But you won't be able to grapple that way. So kind of just like the way that we did it in Basin for the first eye, where you had to utilize both of those grapples, and you had to fall beneath the very top one. We're gonna fall beneath this one. So I'm gonna fall down. It's gonna give us this nice launch, and that's how we're gonna make it. So fall, you know, I'm gonna do it again. Fall below it, give us this nice beautiful launch, and we can just grapple up to this top one. From here, we're gonna make our way over here, grapple. There are two different ways. I'll show you both ways of making it up to where we need to be. You can triple jump from here. You can land on here, triple jump here, and you can triple jump to the stem. You can actually just double jump up. I didn't get the mantle. So another way of being able to do this is triple jumping to this mushroom, and from here you can actually triple jump to this wall. From here, triple jump right up to this little fungus, and boom. So either way works. Doing it the first way might be faster, but you can definitely do it the second way if you want to. From here, one of two things: we can triple jump directly where Ray's back is facing, or we can jump across to the other side. It's better if you do just go straight here. It's a bit easier rather than trying to go the little extra distance. And we can come up here. If you want to avoid, let's say you die, because the next checkpoint is you can actually see it from here. The next checkpoint is here. It's very unlikely that you die, but if you do, there is a checkpoint back here that you can activate from up here. So now that that's activated, we just want to use our movement. So travel as fast as you can by triple jumping, going right on through.
How can anything survive this heat?
You can grab this checkpoint here, jump right up here, triple jump to the little rocks here, triple jump again, just like that. So right around, grab the checkpoint, travel through this. Here we are, another checkpoint, boom. And now you just want to make your way to the backside. You can time slip up, dash jump off, and just triple jump through these. Oops. Try not to land through it because we'll take all your speed. And there you have it. So from here, we are going to go on to the final most difficult area hop. I'm going to just say area hop. It's the first thing that came to my mind. But this is going to be difficult to explain. I guess in another moment like this will be the we're gonna be hopping over into the graveyard, so we can mantle and grapple these. You can kill this guy. You want to climb up to the very top, and from here you can actually jump. You want to jump to this bridge. If I can get a proper jump here, there we go. You want to try to jump right past, you know, where the break and this little fence is. Now why is because if you're on the outside, you can still jump. On the inside though, Ray goes into this little camera and you know you can't jump, you're walking, and that's not what we want. So that's why we want to be on the outside, so that we can jump up to here and jump up to here. Now this is going to be another split. What I will do is show you the way of, if you do not want to do the mushroom jump, can be difficult. I'm going to show you what it looks like taking the rail, and then I'll kind of wrap back around what it looks like to if you do the jump. So this next little section might be a little long. I apologize in advance. If you do want to do the mushroom jump, skip ahead. I'll try to put a time code and you can go straight to that section. So we're going to take this rail,